Oh, Chaos. So now we're about to see whether Brets are better than Chaos or not. I don't think they are, personally. But he's a level 9 coach, so he could be new. He's a crazy Russian. 3 warriors, 2 rerolls, Mino, so semi-standard build. I prefer 4 warriors, but there you go. Yeah, rushing a blocker would be an option, wouldn't it? Because as bad as... It's just that they would be bad against other rookie teams, so I can see the point of taking, yeah, 3rd or 4th blocker, go pom on him. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just a starting team, isn't it? 990. So it'll be interesting. Interesting match. But yeah, like on a developed team, the thing is though, if you've got a block, Palmer, he can just hit people that don't have block, can't he? Which is why it's better. But if you're going to blitz somebody with block, you'd rather have wrestle. If you're going to hit a guy with block with piling on mighty blow, you'd rather have wrestle than block because you don't want your guy to get counter blitzed. Isn't that weird that it seems like it's all the way down there now? Okay, receive and punch the Minotaur enough to assert dominance. That is the plan. I mean, you might put him on the line, mightn't he? Because he might think, oh, he's strength 5, he should go on the line. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Please let your guy be punched in the mouth. There's a chance of a surf, isn't there? No, not really. There would be with a quick snap. Because then quick snap, he could go from here to here and then block, out. Nice. Wow, carrying the ball with a movement 6 wrestler. I wouldn't do that. That would be... I couldn't do that. Good dice rolling. Yeah, I only had the blitz if I got a quick snap, but it was worth blitz the surf. I thought it was worth setting up for. I quite like the Bretts, the little laughs. Got him. Get that bastard down. If only it was a death. If only it had been a death. You have a blocker holding the ball. And so it's a fair point, Duck, because it's like when I learned when I got good with Chaos Dwarves, was when I learned when Black Orc blockers, when Bull Centaurs should just be Black Orc blockers, you know. There is a time and a place for that. So I guess it's a similar kind of thing. Yeah, the Bretts do look pretty good. I just wish they fit the flow. Yeah, he might concede if we can kill him, I know, absolutely. I'd like to stamp on him with a peasant, if I can. Would be ideal. Yeah, the Dauntless is good, isn't it? And it is shit having one out of the fight. Like that was a really big. I watched a replay of, you know, like Purple Goo, Pete W against like Orcs or something with Chorfs, because I always got mangled by Orcs with Chorfs, and that's what he did. He just used his Bull Centaurs like Black Orcs, and it's fair enough, isn't it? Can I do a fancy chain into... No. I don't think so. I wouldn't go so far as to say that Dauntless is great if you have it, but it's decent against certain races, isn't it? Need GFI. Great free skill. Well, I mean, not free. It's not free, but I miss this spy. Yeah, so do I. No, I know what you mean. It is surprisingly good. Like it's for strength 3 teams against mass strength 3 teams against mass strength 4 teams. It does do a surprising amount of work, but to call it great, I don't know if it's great. I would say what are great skills? Block, dodge, guard. I'd say they're the great skills of the game. And so it just depends what your threshold is for calling something great, isn't it? Like if it's for free, it's very good is a lot different to saying it's great if you have it, isn't it? You know, I don't think NOS is a great skill to get for free either. Honestly, I don't. I think they're surprisingly useful, but But you pay for it in TV though, don't you? Like if they didn't have, you're not getting NOS for free because you're paying an extra 10k. So like it just depends what your definition of great is, isn't it? You know, it's you might think if there's, I don't know how many skills are on Blood Bowl, 50 skills, you might think 10 of them are great, or you might think 20 of them are great. So you might think 5 are great, or 3 are great, or whatever. Yeah, you only get 6 level ups, but you don't get 6 level ups. You get like 2 or 3 or 4. Like realistically, so I mean, so that just adds to, that's actually better for your argument, saying that you only get 2 or 3 or 4 level ups usually. So getting an extra one, I don't like it that much. TBH fans. Well, you know, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I just don't agree. All I can do is say my opinion, isn't it? Dauntless. Oh yeah, that showed him. Get back. Yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, look, and also as well, what's he called? Azure is better than me with Pro Elves, and he likes Pro Elves the best out of. He likes them more than Wood Elves, which nobody could convince me that Pro Elves are better than Wood Elves, but he prefers them. So, you know, and Nerves of Steel is one of the reasons, isn't it? Like I think Sidestep on Pro Elf Blitzers is great. I think that is unbelievably good. So, so yeah, I'd say that's great. But I don't think, like I don't know, the Stand Firm and the, it is indeed better throwing -2D blocks if you had Block Wrestle. Also, I couldn't actually dodge into a free tackle zone. So, oh no, I could have dodged into this one, couldn't I? But even if I could, it's slightly better throwing a -2DB. Plus, well, saying they're the same is not really accurate because obviously you can -2D somebody and fucking kill them. So that's a big thing, isn't it? Like that can happen, can't it? You know, so you've got to factor that in your decision as well. Yeah, 1 or 2 dice, which is better than rolling a 3+ on 1 dice. Wow, this Beastman. Uphill blocking. But you can kill yourself with a dodge anyway, Pedro Jax. That's the thing, isn't it? If you dodge away, you can die. And if you -2D, you can die. But, yeah, if they've got Mighty Blow, it becomes obviously a bit more risky to do the uphill block. or in fact a lot more risky. Shit. But it's better though, isn't it? They aren't the same. 25 out of 36 is better than 24 out of 36. So that's not exactly the same. Cheers. It's not exactly the same. It is actually 1 out of 36 better. And on top of that, you might kill somebody. So it's absolutely better too. The only thing that makes it different is, you know, depends. Obviously, if you dodge, you might want to go somewhere. And you know, pushing your opponent might be better than you going somewhere and stuff. So it's not cut and dried at all. Apart from the fact is, it's just simply a fact that it's better. It's more chances. It's less chance of a turnover to minus 2D. That's a fact. It's not exactly the same. So there you go. Now, is it worth making that dodge is the question, because sure, it'd be nice to get there, but you don't really want to fucking roll a 1 or a 2 and die, do you? As low as the chance of death is. Minus 2D to a 3+ dodge. Minus 2D with block. Or wrestle. Don't know whether to make that dodge or not. Or just stand here. I think standing here is maybe good. Gets in the way a little bit, doesn't it? But leave him down so he doesn't get eaten by a Mino. Probably wasn't worth making it, but you know, who knows? Isn't it? It's one of those things where there's a lot to answer in that equation, and you ain't got a lot with 2 minutes to like. That's probably the sort of thing that Endzone actually spends 4 minutes thinking about whether he should make that dodge or not, and I just think fuck it, and either make it or don't make it. But I tend not to think about those decisions that I should think about. I just don't think about them at all. I just go for something. And obviously, if I'd fucking failed and died, I would have felt a fucking idiot, wouldn't I? So. Wow, 1 in 9. Poor guy. Like, Brits are great for the Cripple Cup format, aren't they, with no rerolls? They've got 8 guys. Then the wrestles really shine at just stopping turnovers. Didn't actually stop a whole lot there, did he? Standing where he stood. Maybe I should have moved him around to here. Stop him getting through here, but I can just go through here if he does this. So. Yeah, the game keeps going to make a 1D. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? So I can just go back to the middle now, can't I? The only bad thing is it might make his minor relevant again. I'll get a knockdown here. So he overcommitted up here, didn't he? There was no need. No need to go that crazy. Really don't want to fail this. But it'd be 3 ones in a row to fail, wouldn't it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So good cage here. It's not ideal, obviously, but the fact he's got 2 stuns means it should be able to reposition next turn, I think. The 4+ dodge, though, is a bit different, isn't it? The 4+ dodge versus the -2 without. The upside of the -2 is pretty good. I don't know what the odds of this one are. I'll have to check Samba for this one. -2D is 44.4, but it's got a bit of upside there. I don't know. Upside to a -2D, whereas if he dodges, where does he go here and fouls? There's a bit of upside to that as well, isn't there? Could just keep him there and keep the warrior occupied. In fact, that is actually better. Yeah, simply marking warrior was best. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I was just kind of going through. It was just because we were having the conversation about -2D or dodging, but yeah. Just take a peasant taking a warrior out for a turn is fine, especially as he's got the 2 stuns. True to birds. They have lost to birds, so. Imagine that. This is problematic, isn't it? I'm getting them. Oh no, he went this way. Alright. Oh, I'm okay with that. So now I can go back to that side. Yeah, stuff like this is why I really rate Stand Firm on what's it called? Mummies, because -2 dicing mummies. Oh my god! Vampire Knight. Get wrecked. Concede. Fair enough, innit? There's no point keeping the team. Yeah, that's true. Aardvark 0-0-1. That is a good point. Rip concede. It's fair enough, and it's a new team, so I did it earlier when my War Dancer died. I just carried on playing a little bit longer, but only a few more turns. It's fair enough, and you got a new team. What's the fucking point of keeping them with a dead star player? Oh. Holy shit. I've got to take it, haven't I? I've got to take it. I just wish it had been a fucking blitzer. Wish it had been a blitzer going for the Vampire Knight. Wish it had been a blitzer. But yeah, I guess this has got to be strength. I don't think there's anything else I can take. But maybe this guy could go. Yeah, Vampire Blocker. Yeah, Vampire Knight. It would be so much better on a Knight. But you've got to take it and then take block eventually. It's a lot of TV. Might upgrade the stadium. And then it's alright, innit?